Based on the numerous conventions of R&B music videos, I'll discuss the ones in which I used, challenged, and developed upon. Such conventions range from topless males, tattoos, jeans, a grayscale theme, dance routines, females dressed provocatively, lyrical content focusing on love, sex, and relationships, slow editing cuts, locations in mainly studios, bedrooms, and other luxurious settings, males in suits, and fairly low-key lighting. An urban fashion sense that restricts to dark colours is a key convention with R&B. This is mainly because of three reasons. So number one, these dark colours go with numerous other colours and trends based on the fact that fashion is key along with keeping up with current styles among the urban lifestyle. Number two, majority of designers' collections are usually dark coloured clothing, and these major name brand clothes are worn by the artists in their music video as a way of displaying, or in some cases, showing off their affluent lifestyle and success. Such colours provide connotations of power, reinforcing dominance and strength of their place within the music industry. This helps to effectively build up the artist's memorable star image, as they can always be identified as this very style. This particular convention helped me to enhance Curly's dominance and power in a competitive industry thriving for the masses of female attention, as well as against his fellow competitors. Curly was seen in all black clothing, including a black leather biker jacket, a black top, black jeans, and costly name brand black shoes, Balenciagas. Not just based on the fact that this current trend signifies power, but it leads to the benefits of building up his unique star image. Similarly, it matches the dark, intense mood of the video and song as a whole. However, based on the veterans of this genre, it is clear that artists such as Chris Brown and Trey Songz, who've won astounding amounts of awards, prominently include themselves to be topless in majority of their music videos. And I challenge this convention on the basis that, although it is an R&B song, it has hip-hop elements, and therefore wanted to reinforce the authoritative hegemony of rappers' approach, but use other technical aspects such as a grayscale theme to balance out the effects of both genres, but ensure that the central emotional side was focally remained. I also felt like being topless is more a traditional trend, whereas in modern media, artists are seen to be in more clothing and usually clothing that has significant value as a way of portraying their wealth. In terms of following particular conventions, I can link this to the mise-en-scène aspect of the actress who played the love interest within the music video. She is depicted in high-waisted jeans that are strikingly tight, which strongly encourage the definition of her curvaceous figure. This is matched with a white lace bralette and highlights her feminine assets due to the fact her stomach area is on display, along with her cleavage visible to audiences. According to my pre-production research, this type of convention is widespread among a variety of genres and on a larger scale implemented in a number of different media products. Leading theorists such as Laura Mulvey bases this on the male gaze theory, which portrays the exploitation of how females are viewed upon as sexualized objects at the expense of lustful male audiences. This convention was applied to my product in order to raise the appeal of my promotional video to male audiences, as my video was focally targeted at females. However, despite sticking to this convention, I wanted to ensure that my youthful female target audience could simply relate to the styling of the female actress in the video, and this was developed upon in two ways. The clothes that Jennifer is seen wearing are current trends, but however are affordable and available from high street retailers including River Island and New Look. This therefore allows females to gain a connection as they can easily conform to these stylish fashion trends, allowing them to feel a sense of social inclusion, as well as increasing their self-esteem. Significantly, this is expressed through Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Number 2. Numerous music videos showcase females with the absolute minimum of clothing. This generally includes bikinis, short dresses and skirts, and outfits that extremely amplify females' assets. I decided that I wanted to portray a sensual and sexualized aspect of Jennifer, however, not in a highly provocative manner that could possibly be regarded as morally unacceptable or having no self-respect. Therefore, I chose for her to wear jeans, which are almost never seen in R&B music videos by females, as it could be regarded as too covered up. Based on the fact that my target audience are in their youth, it was essential that I set an acceptable standard for them and steer them away from the moral panic regarding the loss of a contained childhood. I made the decision to style Jennifer in a way that should be fully dressed, but still hold on to the essence of sex appeal. It is highly common that the lyrics in R&B music are focused on love, sex, and relationships. However, based on my research into the industry, these ranging concepts differ between genders of the artist. For females, the content is an emotional expression of distress and the side effects of a deteriorated relationship, and how it has affected them or either being blissfully in love. However, females do cover sexualized content, and this is where the gaze theory is amplified, as they usually dress provocatively or involved in sexualized dance routines. Male artists cover all ranging topics, but mainly sex. This could be to their traditional gender roles of males being able to be free sexual beings without being labelled as morally unacceptable in comparison to females being connected to such associations. When male artists base their content on love and relationships, it is a subjective response as to why he can no longer be in a relationship and therefore give reasons to justify this decision. This is an element in which is seen in my media product, as the song is fundamentally focusing on the artist, stating that the relationship is not working, and justifies this by claiming that's just emotion, which is also the name of the song. In more literal terms, he explains that's just simply how things in life function. Due to the strong topic of love, sex and relationships being profoundly intensive, they generally are slow-paced songs to place emphasis on the mood and emotion, helping to exaggerate the underlying message. I wanted my song to have intensive feelings attached to it, as I wanted to be able to have a significant hold over the individual, therefore meaning something to them, as it would be a video that they go back to watch again from time to time, creating a memorable impact. Throughout my research, I kept coming into contact with the two main types of shots, close-ups and wide shots. This was common due to the fact it was the key that the artist's emotions were understood from the close-ups in order to provide a clear and straightforward storyline, showing how the artist connects with the song, allowing authenticity to be complete. The close-ups are similarly used in music videos to transfer to audiences their natural feelings of artists. As various types of angles and shots were used in my products, close-ups were frequently implemented, as it was key for my target audience to be able to gain this special relationship with the artist that would then entice them to the song. The artist's emotions can be picked up through facial expressions and other gestures, which are clearly showcased through the use of close-ups. The wide shots give audiences a chance to view action within a music video that may be of high importance to the storyline, and this is common for R&B music videos, as they mostly include the couple arguing and therefore allow audiences to understand the song's storyline much clearer, as they find out about the relationship of the characters. I developed upon this by using a number of different shots and angles in order to make it more captivating for my audiences. This slight change of convention would provide a more energetic vibe to the subtle mood of the video, which will hopefully stand to maintain the audience's interest. Among numerous R&B music videos, the editing technique of adding a grayscale or sepia tone is frequently used. This relates closely to the idea that these songs are usually slow paced and play on the mental state of its audience's mind. It adds a central mood to match the intensiveness of the song, as well as the message the artist is trying to get across to its audiences. Technique was also implemented into my final media product due to the fact I wanted to replicate this exact mood in order to take the video and the song to an immense level of deep emotion, allowing audiences to get into the mind state of my artist, resulting in the true emotions giving clarity to the message of the song as well as the video. Other locations do vary. There are a couple that are persistently seen. These include clubs, studios, luxurious settings including mansions or beaches. This is mainly for two reasons. Number one, this showcases their wealth, which at the same time will increase their status within society. As modern attitudes are now saturated with the idea of consumerism and individualism, this acts as an indication to your position within society. This convention was challenged based on the fact I wanted authenticity to be fulfilled, and I believe through such settings involving luxurious elements, mask the true meaning of the song, allowing the setting to provide a different meaning to the narrative of the song. Another convention which was challenged was the type of form R&B music videos usually take, which are normally narrative-based with minimal performance. My entire video is performance-based as I believe there was a message of the song I wanted to ensure was communicated successfully, without a cliché narrative that has become highly frequent and tends to lose interest from its audiences. Performance-based music videos use a range of angles and shots and editing techniques that keep audiences enticed, as there is a constant change in scenery occurring, and it's fundamentally important that my audiences stay captivated as well as enjoy the visuals. While brainstorming concepts and ideas, it was clear that I wanted to make sure the video pulled upon emotion, and throughout the best way to achieve this was through a studio setting, as it mainly focuses on the artist and their persona. Within studios, there are no distractions to take attention from the artist, giving audiences a chance to engage with the song, the video, and the artist. Low-key lighting keeps focus on the central mood of these songs, although at times high-key lighting is implemented to add a sort of vibrancy. My music video, along with the tone of a grayscale theme, is accompanied by low-key lighting, adjusting to the current mood set. However, this is developed as at times the lighting transfers to high key at points of Curly's intense emotion, in which this form of lighting acts as a form of a spotlight. Technical decision is majorly used to match the slow pace of the song, as many R&B songs are quite slow. These particular types of gradual cuts, along with a variation of different camera shots, angles and movement, work effectively together by giving more character to the visuals. Another common editing technique of overlapping images is highly creative. It usually includes the artist, which is mainly the male, and his female love interest, as powerful emotions of individuals are seen overlapping one another. This is usually important as directors aim to project the general relationship between the two. However, instead of sticking to mediocre shots, they use particular editing techniques as an artistic alternative. Due to the conventions being simplistic, majority of them were followed, with few developments and challenges. The front cover consists of bold font, see for the artist's name, as well as the album name, large eye-catching image of the artist, a close relationship to help promote the star image, accompanied by either a close-up or a medium close-up, clear colour scheme that generally ranges from between 2 to 3 different colours. The inside of the digipack may include a number of different exclusive features. So a digital booklet, a lyrical content, information of who has produced as well as being involved in the process of the album and CD, and also, of course, the disc. The back of the album cover consists of a track list of the songs that feature on the album, the artist and the record label, their websites and social networking information that links to them, copyright information, and generally a start image of the artist. The Digi advert has key conventions, and these consist of bold fonts of the artist's name, as well as the album, a large eye-catching image, a rating review, places where to buy the album, a release date, and websites linking both to the artist and the record company. Conventions followed were the large eye-catching image of a close-up. I decided to follow this convention of giving vital attention to my start image due to the fact I wanted audiences to be able to appreciate the strikingly attractive appearance, urging mainly my female audiences to purchase the Digipack. This was also useful in helping to instill the image into the minds of my audiences, as this will therefore assist in strengthening the brand image as well as brand identity, as it's consistently seen throughout all my media products. A personal connection is also achieved through the use of camera shots, as the close-up depicts the artist staring into the camera, creating the idea that he is looking at his audiences, therefore producing a more personal interaction with audiences. Another convention that was followed was the bold font of the album name. So of course, this is a vital piece of information that needs to be easily as well as instantly seen by my audiences, as it's not only links to taking ownership of the product, but it helps audiences to make associations with the promotional video, advert, and of course the musical material. This is enhanced by the white wording prominently standing out against a black background, helping to increase its visibility to audiences. However, the artist's name was not in bold font, and this convention was challenged on the basis that the typology of the artist's name is seen in a curvaceous, curly font in order to match the name of the artist, which is curly, and this will generally help in becoming part of the artist's brand identity, as audiences will be able to make direct associations. Another convention followed was the clear colour scheme. So there's a clear colour scheme displayed on my Digipacks, as well as the same theme consisting throughout my products. This consists of black and white, which both combine well together in terms of contrasting. I followed this convention based on the fact that I wanted to project a theme that could easily be identified, as many professional Digipacks use this method. Genre representation is seen through the aspect of mise-en-scène, as my artist Curly is in all black attire. This gives audiences the idea that my music video is of an R&B and hip-hop genre. This is a major trend among this genre, as urban fashion plays a major role to the image of the artist and vitally the culture as a whole. In terms of developing conventions, on the inside of the Digipack is a message to fans from the artist. In most cases, there's usually a lyrical booklet or booklet with numerous unseen images of the artist and information stating who took part in the writing, producing and composing of the records, as it was key to audiences gaining a chance to feel acknowledged as well as view Curly in a positive light in terms of being a humble character, which again strengthened his brand image. No reinforcement of label and copyright information is seen in the disc, as it holds no significance to my audiences, as they won't be interested and therefore decided not to use these editions.